What's up, Guerreros? How you guys doing? Today we're going to talk about how to discipline your kids, your children. A lot of people, they're telling me, hey, big dog, how do you do it? How do you get your kids to listen? The thing about it is that kids always fail to listen to their parents, but they never fail to emulate them. So what does that mean? That means that we got to lead by example because they're going to be watching you. That's all they're going to do. They're going to watch what you do. So if it's about fitness, it's about character, it's about how you conduct yourself, that's what you want them to see so they could fucking do. Because if you tell them to do something, if you're not doing it, then pretty much it falls on deaf ears. They're not going to listen. That's been happening for years. Back in the days, you have two type of parents, and we all know that we have two type of moms. There's the mom that fucking sides with you, that protects you, that lets, your friends come over and fucking drink and fucking smoke and do whatever you want in the house because they want to side with you. They want to be your friend. Then you have that mom like I did where like, fuck that. You ain't having your friends here. Fucking, you're not going to have fucking no kind of activity here. Fuck that shit. I ain't putting up with that shit. Sometimes, the reality is that, that shit helped me a lot because she wasn't having it. And then I had my boys that their mom, I was like, fuck, man, their mom's cool. Their mom's doing this for them. And they fucking hide them when the cops come. And like, fuck, man, my mom ain't like that. My mom fucking locked me up when I was 15, She wasn't putting up with that shit. She wasn't having it, So, I mean, do I fucking regret it? Am I fucking pointing fingers? No, because that shit did me good. So, like I said, you guys all know there's two type of moms out there. There's the mom that jefita that I ain't gonna have shit, and there's the one that they're gonna cuddle you. They're gonna give you everything that pretty much that you ask for, and sometimes that's fucking wrong. It's not right because you end up just developing, not being responsible. You develop a lot of just being careless. And not walking in a manner that's fucking a man, especially a boy. The thing about it is that you got to come hard with them, but you got to make sure that you're personifying the teaching so they're going to be able to see you and then want to emulate all your good habits, because the first thing that anybody does, even your spouse or your children, they're going to point fingers as soon as you fuck up in an area. So say, for instance, you're drinking, you're still drinking, you're trying to tell him, school him on something else. Well, they're going to point fingers on your flaws. Okay, well, fuck, you're drinking, that's your problem. So this is my problem, so fuck, we both have problems. So it just goes back and forth, especially as they get older, they start talking a lot of shit, they start talking back, I have it from time to time, but they can't really say much. Why? Because fucking I work. Why? Because I provide. Why? Because I don't leave them without. So a lot of times, the only thing that they might get me is in my anger, I snap or I'll get, pumped up real quick. And I'm out here teaching about patience and being understanding. And sometimes your own loved ones will test you. They'll test you. But I check myself. I pump myself up because I already know that's the first thing they're going to point at you. Look at you, man. You're getting out of control. What the fuck? I thought you were this and that, and they always want to find your weakness. So your weakness is their way out of everything, If they find a flaw or a weakness on you, that's their way out, And that's just fact. So that's why we got to level ourselves up and make sure that we cover all bases. All areas are fucking on lock status, where they won't be able to poke holes on you, I mean, obviously, yeah, you slip sometimes, but hey, you know what? You check yourself and they know that you're, other than that, you're running it in no matter what. So that's the only way that we're going to be able to teach our children right, personify the teaching, live it, and let them witness. Let's get it.